Hey everybody, it's Thursday, and welcome to another great episode of Naturally Unbothered. I am Shari.
I am Corey.
And I am Sean.
Us up.
Nothing, nothing.
Chilling, chilling, chilling.
Okay, okay. God is dope, baby.
Yes, Lord.
What
I
he do
needed
for
all of
you?
that today. He done a lot for me today. I am
Good,
yet
Okay.
again risen.
Oh yes,
good.
Sean.
I just want to say congratulations to the Naturally Unbothered podcast. You guys again went viral.
Viral, a
What?
viral moment.
Yes, you guys again went viral. I
Listen.
just imagine that it's just gonna keep continuing. I don't know,
Absolutely.
but yes, yes.
Okay.
But now, if we can get all those people to follow the new page,
Gotta get
I
to
need
come
y'all
to
to
the new
follow
home.
the new page.
Mm-hmm.
I did see an increase in people on YouTube. So thank you guys for all of the new subscribers to our YouTube. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, we had a little viral moment. Like one and a half viral moments. The other one hasn't reached the October 8th one, but it's climbing.
It's gonna
So
happen. It's gonna
we'll
happen.
take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank y'all. Anyway, so first things first, we about to talk about this book or pamphlet, this ditty pamphlet from Kim Porter.
Wait a
Did
minute, you
everybody have
skipped
an opportunity
something,
to watch
didn't
the
you?
little hour and a half? Huh?
You skipped something, didn't you? What y'all sipping on?
Oh, I'm sorry. What are
Get
y'all
it
sipping on?
together. I got water. It's out there.
You did all of that to stop for some water.
Yeah, I needed to know what y'all was sipping on. I told her I have to live through y'all. I have to live vicariously through y'all since we doing Tuesday night.
Well, I just had some leftovers. I had brunch at the house, so I had some leftover mimosas. Oh, we can't even see it. Um, so I just poured that.
Leftover mimosa from brunch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was a brunch that you held at your home.
Um, yeah.
Oh, oh,
What was the eye rolling with the
right,
No,
because that was
because
serious.
no, because I don't want to. It was just one other person, so I don't want it to be because when I think of like, oh, you hosted brunch at the house, I'm thinking like a bunch of people.
no
That's what
brunch
I'm
is
thinking in my
brunch?
head,
Yeah,
and
brunch is
so I'm
brunch.
like, well, no, it really wasn't, but yeah,
But
so
it was brunch is brunch. Anyway,
yeah.
I had brunch yesterday as well. Actually, I had brunch today too. But yeah. Anyway, I am drinking a little glass of Pinot Gris.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's what I am drinking. Okay, now let's get back into this before I was kindly interrupted.
Stick to the script,
I
ma'am.
won't say rudely because it was for a great cause, but
Absolutely.
kindly
I'm learning.
interrupted.
I'm learning the flow.
This Kim Porter book. First question: do we believe that it's legit?
I believe it is.
Don't.
Oh,
I just until I get like factual things,
hmm
I'll be like, cause it be so much out on the internet,
hmm
um, and so I'm very leery
skeptic.
about stuff.
Hmm
I just take it with a grain of salt
Right.
until Kim's camp or somebody could be like, yeah, this is from her, and I'll be like, okay, but
Okay.
So it was never
Okay. Fair enough.
confirmed that this was actually from Kim's camp, that the person that released the book.
The
from go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Corey.
I was just gonna say, from what I saw, no, there wasn't like anything official that I
Gotcha.
saw, unless I missed it.
But what I read was she sent 5 copies to 5 people, and this is one of the people she did send a copy to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if anything was fluffed in it. And I feel like if whoever put it out, and the others that have the book disagreed, I feel like they should have come up and said something by now.
Mm-hmm.
But since I haven't heard anything, I'm inclined to believe that it is semi-factual.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I feel like the reason why I feel like it can be factual is because a lot of the stories in the book align with a lot of the things that a lot of people have said,
Mm-hmm.
including Jaguar Wright, which is crazy, but yeah, a lot of stuff aligns. And, you know, especially Jaguar Wright has never ever met P. Diddy,
Mm-hmm.
but has met and knows and has relationships with other people that do know her. So for her to be able to say it from other people's account versus Kim's account, I think it gives it a little bit of validity to it. I don't think that Jaguar Wright is crazy. Like
Mm-hmm.
everyone wants to have her this big mental health patient. I don't think she's crazy at all. I think that there's a lot of facts to what she said. She's been saying this stuff for years. No one has been believing her. Now everything is coming to the light. Now everybody wants to talk to her.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So, what was the most shocking thing that you heard from the book or read from the book?
Mine was at the beginning of it with Al B. Sure. The whole. Well, no, that wasn't. Maybe it was the Tupac, how he pushed up on Tupac. I think that was the most shocking thing to me, and that there was not like a portion of Tupac beating his ass or nothing like that. It was just how he tried to pawn Hakim off on him, and the manipulation he was trying to do to get him to sleep with Kim to do the whole threesome thing. So I think it was the Tupac part that kind of, I wasn't expecting to hear Tupac's name in that book.
Okay. What about you, Corey?
Um,
Let me turn this around to that'll work.
so honestly, I don't really know because again, I don't really take any of it to heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really put too much thought into it, focus into it. I kind of skimmed through it a little bit. That's just kind of my stance on like the whole thing. It's like I want to wait until it's something that is known to be factual. I don't like third party. Well, this is what such and such said. I want to hear from such and such.
Well,
I don't
she's
want to
But
hear
dead.
she
your
So
did.
you,
story.
she's dead. So.
Well, that okay, no, but I'm saying that could be anybody could do it. That's kind of like the Bible. Everybody done took something out of that and said this is what he said.
So
And
you just don't feel like it's substantial enough for you to be able to.
I don't like I feel like there could be some real things in there, and like you
Mm-hmm.
said, there could be some things that were fluffed up or kind of like you remember the old game phone line or what was it called,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you know, and then by the time it's done got to the 11th person the story has changed a little
Mm-hmm.
bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, you know, especially when we were talking about the I guess like the court documents. I'm like, this is not real.
Mm-hmm.
And you will get people who like believe this stuff and go with it and it becomes the truth. And
Facts.
you know, you go on and it could be 10 years later and somebody is like, no, this is for real. This is and things become the truth that
Mm-hmm.
are not the truth.
I'm telling you, I too, the shocking part were the Tupac part and the I'll Be Sure part for me as well. But I also know that as soon as the book was released and everybody read it, and I'll Be Sure read it, the first thing he did was tell Quincy, "Yo, we need to have your mom's body exhumed." That
Mm-hmm.
made me feel like it had even more validity, because before that he wasn't even thinking
Thinking about it,
about
right?
or saying anything. Well, he
Mm,
made a comment before, but he didn't really have anything. Now he's really, really pressing the FBI, really, really pressing the issue to have her body exhumed and her body tested. So I'm just like, that that's why it just gives me just a little bit more validity. Like, he didn't even come back out and say no, none of this stuff never happened. He just literally was just focused on her. And I just, just the people that are in the book that she talked about, I mean, most of them are dead. Like, these people are dead. Like, that was a shocking part as
Mm-hmm.
well for me. Like, everybody she dated minus one or two people is dead, or if they tried to holler at her they almost died. Like,
Like Jamie Foxx. Like I didn't know Jamie Foxx. I
yeah,
didn't know that whole situation with him was linked to this.
I didn't either.
It was a lot of jaw droppers in that book. It was a lot. Like, yeah, it was a lot.
I just feel like if this was just it did feel like it was, no, like it was a rough draft.
Mm-hmm.
It felt very rough draftish to me. Like, she did, there was pieces and parts that she wanted to elaborate on more, but just was like, let me just get this down now.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like that. But the actual real book, completed, edited, and all that stuff, we'll never know, because
Right.
Diddy bought all the rights to that book, and it's never going to come out.
And that's another reason why I think it could be somewhat true, because why would you do all of that if you're not trying to actually hide the truth? You know what I mean? Like, if it was all fabricated, if it was all some bullshit, go ahead and let it out there. Let's make some money off of this. But I think he's trying to hide it. He's trying to bury it like he did her.
Mm, okay.
allegedly.
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 Allegedly. Allegedly.
Corey said, clarify, clarify.
There's no facts to mine. I'm just, allegedly.
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
also
just
think too, maybe as a celebrity, even if there are, let's say for instance, this book is coming out, and let's say nothing in there is true or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but it could cause a lot of harm to you, your business, or whatever the case, maybe prior to, like, it's all of this happened before he went to jail and all of
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
It
mhm.
could be a situation of, let me just shut all of this down, because even though there's nothing true in here, I don't need this static over here messing up anything.
Yeah.
um so, I'm not in that world. I don't have that kind of money to do anything like that. So I don't know. But I would think that buying the rights to something that could mess up a lot of future money would be worth shutting it down.
Mm-hmm.
But it don't necessarily mean that you're trying to hide anything, or
Mm-hmm.
that the stuff isn't necessarily
That, you know what, I never
true.
thought about it that way.
Right,
And if
right,
you are
absolutely.
super business minded and you own a lot of businesses and you got a lot of money,
because it because a
that
lot of
makes sense.
speculations
It
can
does.
come from it, and businesses
Yeah,
may
but
drop
that makes
you
sense though, Corey.
It
you
does.
know
Yeah, I
I
didn't
never
even
even
look at it like that.
considered the financial or the business side of it. I only been thinking about the scandal side
The
of it.
skin,
So
right.
yeah, that
absolutely,
does make
absolutely,
sense. Yeah.
absolutely.
And also, in hindsight, it could also be he don't want his children knowing all of the stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
could be,
yeah,
could be. I think there's so many elements that we probably don't even think about,
right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
being in that world, or of that. um a lot of this shit could be over our head.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else was breaking down um about the Jaguar, and like Beyonce and Jay-Z never saying anything about it, like they never sued her or blah blah blah. And I can't remember who this was. Somebody released a video saying basically it wouldn't have done Jay-Z and Beyonce any good to sue Jaguar or anything like that because she don't have no money. So you've spent all this money, all these legal fees to do that, and you're not going to recoup it.
Right.
But she goes on Pierce Morgan. He has a
Mm-hmm.
responsibility as a journalist to
Mm.
put factual things.
Right.
So if I spend money to do all of this legal stuff, they got the money over there where Pierce is, where I can recoup that. So that's a reason that legal stuff came out then. And of course I'm like, oh, I ain't never thought about it, that
I
way.
just I understand that part, but it has been years that she's been saying things. I feel like the only reason that they sued is because once the white people's eyes are open to stuff,
Mm-hmm.
then that's when the
Like a
legal people
snowball
start to
effect
jump
to it.
in.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Now,
they
if this,
said. That's
if
what they
this,
said.
if
There
this
there is
black
a
lady's been spewing this stuff for years and years and years and years, and nobody is paying her any attention,
Mm-hmm.
why would we pay attention?
Right.
mhm.
Right.
And that's what
But if you
they were
got this,
saying
if you
like
got white America, if you open white America's eyes open to it,
Mm-hmm.
she had Pierce has a bigger audience. So things are
Absolutely.
going to move, to
mm-hmm,
millions versus on this little rinky dinky internet thing.
Right.
You know
right,
what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, now you doing too much, or whatever the case. If people, thinking that it's, oh, let's shut her up because it's true, or it's, oh, let's shut her up because now it's more millions, whatever the case
Right.
is, that made sense to me too. Like,
mm-hmm,
why, you know, it would do that. And I guess that would be kind of like if somebody was just screaming on their front porch about something. And
mm-hmm.
then, you like, whatever. And then they got on like a news station and it's like, okay, now
Now she
they
crazy as
reaching more
hell.
people.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. I don't
Man, it's a
know.
lot.
Yes, it's a whole lot. I mean, there are so many allegations shooting around about so many people. There's like NFL players. There's an NFL player, Chris Blake Griffith. He reported that Stephon Diggs drugged him and attempted to have a sexual relations with him. Like, it's so many allegations out here. R. Kelly
Mm-hmm.
daughter done popped out
She
on
done
us.
popped out.
But even though her mom has said this years ago, Drea has said this years ago, that she had called the people, social services or child human services, whatever, them people on R. Kelly because she felt like he had done something to her kids.
Mm-hmm.
And now it has popped out that,
It's
the
true.
daughter says that something did happen to her.
Mm-hmm.
It's just allegations after allegations after, they just coming out. And I already know the moment that Puffy, Sean, Diddy, Combs, Diddy, Diddler, all of them sit his ass on that stand, that motherfucker gonna sing like the yellowest canary.
Absolutely. So I have a question. What happened to is it Farnsworth Bentley? He was like his right hand man.
No one can find him, and they're not gonna find him. Farnsworth is not gonna be found.
I
He's
saw
not.
him on the Netflix, the TMZ
Yeah, on the little
special.
special.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
popped up. I was like, oh,
on
I forgot all about him. Like,
yeah, nobody ain't gonna find him because
I'm sure
this
he
because
got
this all
stories.
all makes you feel like he was a lover and assistant. Like,
Absolutely.
after you start thinking about him in hindsight, the way he was, like, yeah,
Right. Yeah, because he
yeah.
didn't
So
disappear.
yeah, I did see that. I did see the Tubi TMZ surviving Diddy, like
Surviving
whatever it's
Diddy.
called. I don't.
Shit is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, but yeah, and I just think that it is a lot of people that's gonna go down. It's a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and
Absolutely.
and I just feel like that fake ass document that Ebony sent us.
I was
I
like,
sent her a message.
I'm not
I
reading
sent
this
her a
shit.
message. I was like, don't go, don't, this ain't it. This ain't it. I sent her the real one because this ain't it.
That was a lot. That
Because she was
indictment
like,
was
"Oh, I'm about to go
huge.
live. I'm about to go talk about it while I'm making my candles." And I'm like, "Don't. This ain't it. This ain't it."
Mm-mm.
'Cause when I seen all the pictures and stuff, and I was like, "I've never
Yeah, that
seen
threw me off. I'm like,
anything with the pictures," but I'm like, I don't know. I mean, and then it looked like it's a civil suit. It don't even look like it's a actual suit. First of all, it just somebody spent a lot of time
Mm-hmm.
faking the document.
Right.
A lot of time
a lot,
faking a document.
a
There's a
lot.
lot of time because it's more pages than his actual indictment. His actual indictment is like 13 pages. This was like 76 pages
Mm-hmm.
or 70 something pages of bullshit.
Of bullshit. Of straight
Mm,
bullshit.
Yeah.
mm.
Oh, and then I told y'all because we talked about it. I was like, I started googling all the pictures. Half the pictures was coming from everywhere, from all kinds of
Mm-hmm.
places. I was like, this is some BS. He just was taking some model pictures, just anybody's stuff. It was just. I was like, this is not. This case is not. This case ain't real. This is
Right.
not real. This is super fake. So.
My big thing that I wonder about is just the freak party
Mhm.
portion of it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is, so what? Like, everyone is adults and grown. So fucking what? He had freak parties.
Mm-hmm.
I
Like,
don't think I really just think everybody's just so gung ho on the name because it's got the word
Yeah.
freak in
Freaking
it.
it. Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I've said it a million times. I believe that the parties were parties in the beginning, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody knows after a certain hour, the party ain't a party. The
Yeah.
party is
mm-hmm.
grown folks'
It's
business.
grown folk
Now,
shit.
the only conflict that I have with that if it was minors involved, then that's when there's
Mm-hmm.
a problem. If there were people that were held against their will, then that's a problem. If they were using, well, we
Absolutely.
already know that there was actual chemicals in the baby oil, so
That's
we don't even have to
crazy.
allege that anymore. But so, and the people were getting rubbed with the baby oil. So if all since all those things are factual, those are the things that make the freak off party a violation. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And the people that were in there in the oil, because baby, every picture that is a legit picture, everybody greasy. They all greasy. Everybody is greasy in the pictures. The legit pictures from the parties, if they didn't have full clothes on, they was real shiny.
Mm-hmm.
And just
Like
initially,
real greasy.
I always thought it was just because of sweat. They was partying,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Because back in them days, we sweat when we went
Mm-hmm.
out.
Right.
Y'all know it.
People
We
people
sweat.
used to dance. People used
They
to
Right.
dance.
dance
Dance.
and they
Right.
sweat. So I just was like, them some fucking bomb ass parties because them
Cause they in
everybody
there
sweating.
kicking it.
But
Right.
now it's like everybody was just greasy,
Everybody was
oiled
greasy
up.
from that baby oil.
Everybody was oily. It's a little different.
Sales on baby
The
oil and
party get a
increase.
little different when the oil
Mm-hmm.
pop out.
Right.
Mm.
Ooh, so I know if I come to y'all house and I don't see no oil nowhere, I know it's safe.
I know. I got baby oil right there on my sink. I keep some good baby oil now.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Corey, we ain't seen you
Been
since your
MIA.
birthday.
That was just last week.
But, I didn't want to be on your back and asking you, pressing you for nothing. But this week I'm going to press you. Man, where's your contribution to this wonderful podcast? What you got for us today, baby?
I do have a little something for
Uh-oh.
us.
See if I can find my screen.
What you got?
Okay. So, this was something that I think I found online. I've been keeping a little list of things.
Okay. It ain't
So,
on your air table.
The shade. The shade.
the
The
shade of it
He
shade of it
calling me
all.
out. He
all.
always call me out. Always.
So, okay, so this is the situation.
Mm.
There is a husband and wife,
Mhm.
right? And the husband finds the wife's homegirl very attractive.
Okay.
Okay.
And so I'm assuming they've, had conversations, or he said, Keisha got it going on or something.
Keisha.
So
They have one of them.
anyways,
If out of all of my friends, which one of my friends would you fuck?
yeah, probably some shit
Probably
like
like
that.
that.
And
Yeah.
so he done
Keisha,
told her. So he done
Keisha.
told her.
Mm-hmm.
So now the wife has told the friend, or asked the
That.
friend, or whatever, can need you to dress down a little bit when you coming around my husband, and not be wearing all of these sexy clothes and all of this stuff around my husband,
Oh,
because he's checking you out and I don't like the shit. So homegirl is like, okay, like I don't really know what to do with this or whatever, but she's like, I feel uncomfortable now, like
Mm-hmm.
my friend is asking me to change the way I dress or whatever when I come around her man. And I don't know what to do. How should I handle this situation? Should I continue to be her friend? Like, she's asking for advice.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm going to bring this to the podcast and see what the Naturally Unbothered crew thinks about such foolishness.
you have said it. It is foolishness.
Absolutely.
And if you are my friend, like my best friend, if you are my friend, and you have the pleasure of being around my man, and my man has the pleasure of meeting and knowing my best friend, and they find each other attractive, this, I'm not gonna go poly with this. So don't you be shocked. I'm not gonna tell either one of them, period,
Mm-hmm.
because the moment you do, you ignite something that may not even been there, may have been a thought when they first, oh, she fine, her friend is fine, that's
Mm-hmm.
it. You know what I'm saying? It could have been an initial whatever, or she could have did like, oh, okay, over the years, like, I like you, she cool. But then as soon as you ignite that fire
Mm-hmm.
and you
Mm-hmm.
show that you have this, that you're appalled by all of this, all it's going to do is make these motherfuckers start fucking.
Mm-hmm.
You done lost your
Right.
man and you done lost your best friend. You should have kept your motherfucking mouth closed and took notes and seen what the fuck your best friend was wearing
Mm-hmm.
and spruce up your shit so you can catch your own man's eye.
Right.
So I'm sorry, I don't have all of the sympathy that you would need in this situation, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you should have
Mm-hmm.
kept your motherfucking lips shut, cause you and your friend ain't never gonna be the same. She ain't
Right.
never coming to your house no more. Cause if I was your friend, if one of my friends told me that, I'm not coming to your house. We can meet other places outside your house. You can come to my house,
Mm-hmm.
because my man don't care what you got on, and I ain't gonna tell you to switch up your wardrobe.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And I'm looking at you sideways as my friend from here
Right.
on out. It's always sideways, always.
Okay.
Sean.
So I'm like 50-50. I'm like halfway. I halfway agree with you, half with you don't. I will have a conversation with my man. I will let him know, okay, we all know you got eyes. I'm not, we're not oblivious to that. You got eyes, but keep them where they at. Keep it at a, ooh, she fine, she cute. That's it. We don't need no sideways flirting. We don't need all of that. Now, I would not say anything to my homegirl. I'm going to let my homegirl be a homegirl. Because for her to be around my man, evidently I got to trust her. So I would never have a conversation with her about what she wearing, all that good stuff. Again, like you said, if my man ever comes to me and say another broad looks this, or he, got eyes, I'm gonna set my game up as well, because evidently I'm missing something that my man might see cute in somebody else that he's not checking for me with. So I would say something to my man to keep his eyes where they supposed to be at, but I definitely wouldn't have a conversation with my homegirl. I definitely would not, like, at all.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I don't think that if you had to have a conversation with somebody, it shouldn't have been the homegirl.
Right, at all.
At all, because she just doing her,
Mm-hmm.
and wearing
Exactly.
what she wear or whatever the case may be. And I, and I kind of, so for me, I look at things a little differently, and it may be different in the heterosexual world or whatever. If we being real honest, don't nobody want no busted ass friend, and don't nobody want no busted ass mate.
Mm-hmm.
And what always kills me is when people get upset if somebody is flirting with a person or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You want somebody fine that
It's
people
a
like.
fucking compliment.
You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
There is boundaries and things, of course,
Absolutely.
but you know what I'm saying? Like, what you expect? You know
Yeah,
your
you
homegirl fine. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
yes.
Like, okay, cool, whatever. Now, if the shit was going left, or something, and it was getting very inappropriate or something like that, okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But for him to recognize or be like, your girl, she cute, or like you said, which one of my friend, you know,
I'm telling you,
and
that's how
asking
it
for
that's
some
how it came
shit.
out. It didn't come
Mm-hmm.
out because ain't no man just gonna volunteer that information
Right.
unless y'all got that kind of relationship. Ain't no man just gonna be like, Sean fine. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
nobody just no man just gonna say that to his woman. There
Right.
Right.
had to be y'all had to be watching something on TV and something came up, or
Right.
yeah, the question had to pop up somewhere. She seen it on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
anything. There had to be some reason, and you that was the question. So
Right.
which one
Mm-hmm.
of my homegirls you think is cute?
Mm-hmm.
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 I have definitely asked. I remember asking my ex husband that question before.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
definitely remember asking that question, and I don't care. I know my friends are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I don't hang out with a bunch of ugly bitches. I know I
Mm-hmm.
don't. I
Mm-hmm.
don't. And it don't matter if my friends are small, if they are shapely and stacked, or if they are big. They face cards is
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
going it's going to slide through every time.
Right.
All my friends. It
Right.
doesn't matter. It don't matter. So like yeah, somebody is gonna be attracted to my friends. We are not the crew that's going out and be like, damn, did nobody holler at us ever? Like that's no, no. I don't hang with those kind of women.
Right.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And in the same note, I'm a person who likes who I like as far as it comes to men.
Mm-hmm.
So I do know that my man may not be attractive to everybody else. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
am one of those people. I don't have to date somebody who is just fine as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if you sit next to whoever I'm with for 5 minutes, you'll know why I'm with them. You know
Mm-hmm.
what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
then those things will become very, very evident that
Mm-hmm.
that's attractive. Oh, that's attractive. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then by
Absolutely.
the end of the time hanging out with that person, he fine as fuck. That's the finest dude you done ever seen in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. It don't even matter. He instantly go from a 5 to a 10 by the end of the time you hung out with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You know
it just
what? This kind of makes me think about something else.
okay. Go ahead, shoot.
What advice would you give a person who was not attractive? Maybe there are there are people who are not necessarily just physically attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what advice would you give them about dating or attracting someone who face card does get denied?
What is
So as a friend, so if my friend is ugly, what
as a
advice am I
friend.
gonna give
Yeah,
my friend about
yeah.
dating? Girl,
Yeah,
shoot
I'm
your
gonna
shot
stay
at
with friends.
everything. Baby, shoot your shot at everything.
At everything?
At everything. Yes. Yes, baby.
Wow.
Shoot your shot at
Do you know
everything.
why? Do you know why you should shoot your shot at everything?
Why? No.
Because
Please.
there are always beautiful people out there who feel like they're inadequate,
Hmm.
and you shot your shot and made them feel like they were adequate.
Right.
Mmm.
That's why ugly ass dudes be having fine ass chicks sometime, and
Because
flip flop.
that confidence will,
Yeah,
you
because
know,
if I was ugly, I would still be confident. I don't think I would
absolutely.
not be confident. Like I
Right.
just don't. And even in and I will say I've had some friends that aren't as attractive. I have some of those that are not. But baby, they walk around and
Right.
exude so much confidence
Right.
that you be like, well, I mean, she she look a little different, but look at like when she walk in her walk, her talk, her movements, like she still can own a room. It
Right.
don't matter how you are, your personality, your aura, those things will allow you
Will
to just
sometimes matter.
freaking,
Hmm.
it will grab people's attention.
So
Mmm.
could you really
I
tell your
know
friend
I know
Corey, no,
someone
you
like
ugly,
that.
don't date? Could you say that to a friend?
That would be.
Corey would.
No, I would not. That would be like really hard for me. I wouldn't
I'm
know
just
how to.
playing, Corey.
I wouldn't
You'll be
know
you.
how to
It's
have
hard for
that
you to tell your
conversation.
friends a whole bunch of stuff, so I know you wouldn't say that. You'll be like,
The
I don't know what.
shade
Maybe,
times two
maybe you can borrow
today.
some of my clothes. That wasn't some shade. That was the truth. The truth is not shade.
I don't know. That would be a hard conversation. Like,
Hmm.
baby,
He was cute
Accentuate
or
what you got,
whatever, but
then.
yeah,
Accentuate what you have.
you
If
yeah.
have a
you
good.
have
You have a good.
you
You beautiful
beautiful
on the
eyes, but your
inside.
face is fucked up, make them eyes
Wow.
pop out, baby. Do something to them
Right,
eyes. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
You know what I'm saying? If you got a pretty smile, but you got a patch on the eye, you know what I'm saying? Just
You can bring that beauty out of that patch.
you
You can
know what I'm
beautify that patch.
saying? Like if you got a limp, you know what I'm saying? Just stroll with that shit. Do what you got to do.
Because the ugly friend, the first, second, third person you shoot your shot at may say, ooh. But you gonna hit that fourth or fifth one is gonna see something outside of that face that's not hitting. It's like, damn.
And then people normally be gifted and talented in other areas.
Absolutely.
Y'all on some bullshit tonight.
And that is why they
Y'all on some bullshit tonight. You know what? Y'all really selling it too. Y'all really selling it. Y'all may help them out because y'all is really selling this shit.
supposed to hype your
Right. You
friend up.
supposed to hype your
Okay.
friends up.
Okay.
Corey, if you was ugly and all the stuff that we said, wouldn't you feel better?
I would be like, oh, okay, let me
See?
go.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the way it's supposed to be.
That's
We
what
gotta
friends
be
are
your number
supposed to.
one
We
fan.
supposed to
So when
gas
you
you
step out
up.
there and you talk to that dude, you got a fan club already. Your wing girls is like,
Right.
get it.
Right.
That's you.
You walk in looking like a
Shoot the
Pinto with
shot.
A
And
Tesla
then
aura
and
about you.
then and then go and walk and try to talk to people and y'all be like, oh Lord Jesus.
No,
Pray
we
No, we
don't.
gonna be gassing
We
you
don't
up. We
say
gonna
that.
be on.
We
We gonna
do
be
not
right
say
there
that.
with you. We gonna be
We
right
don't
there
say
with
that,
you.
but the next time we all getting drinks and shit, we like, girl, I can't believe you really shot your shot at him. And that way we can joke about it then.
Right. Without saying you
So we
ugly, but
still
you
doing
shot your
it in
shot, but
front
we
of
still
you.
right.
But we still doing we taking a shot, but we still doing it in front
Corey,
of
this
you.
some real shit. We would do this for real, for real. Like for
y'all
real, for
is
real.
funny to me. Y'all is real funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's I'm
Okay.
just saying. Okay, so to hop back on to something like Corey's story, I saw on social media, of course,
Mm-hmm.
a picture of your homegirl staying at your house, and she got on this little shirt that's basically barely covering her nipples and something tight, and she's like, it's like a one piece, like a little one piece thing, and but her titties is like her nipples is the only thing holding the shirt on, and she's sitting on your couch while your
Okay.
man is there, and you walk in the door.
Now that's different. You said the homegirl living with me?
No, 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 no. She's visiting. She's
Oh.
visiting you. She's visiting you, and you live with your man. Let's talk about this. How are we approaching this when we walk in the house?
I think
So Corey, in your case, your homeboy walks in the door. Your homeboy walks in the door, and your man is. I mean, your man is chilling, and your homeboy is on the couch with some hoochie shorts on. But they not just hoochie shorts. They like the little. He went to work out, so he got on maybe the tank, the little. You know how y'all be having the little kind of ripped looking tank, the man tank, and then he's got on the hoochie daddy workout shorts, so you can see all of his man print and his friends' prints.
Or them gray
Okay,
sweatpants with
so
no
now
drawers
tell
on.
me how you are when you walk in the house. Your man is right there in the kitchen. Your man is there. Your man is there. He can
so.
see, and you
In
walk in.
mhm.
Go.
In gay world, this is a little different because this outfit we have worn to the club.
Mm.
So this is not a, like, oh, this is we have gone to the park in this, and
What you got
but
to say he in a Speedo in? Let's say a
he's
Speedo.
like, let's just say, yeah, like he's in
No,
his
come on, we
underwear.
got okay.
Let's just
Yeah.
say he's in
No,
his
underwear's too much. No, no, no,
too
no,
much.
no.
No.
Okay, so
Underwear is
let's
too
okay,
A
much.
okay,
little bit, a
so
little bit, a
let's
little
say
bit.
I
Corey,
know
keep
what you're
your same
saying.
outfit. Keep your
So
same outfit.
he has on sheer shorts. He has on sheer shorts.
That's still too much, but okay,
But
okay.
because
Cause you in somebody's house.
we in a little bit more freer with
Okay,
things.
okay, okay.
So
We'll
you
go
know what I'm
sheer
saying?
in the gay
We have
world.
to go to
Okay,
Okay.
we'll
extreme to
go
fit
Okay.
the
sheer.
story.
Okay,
Right.
okay, okay.
So um I think this counts matters two different things. What type of person you are, whatever, like, are you cool with this? Like, this is almost normal or whatever, like, you not tripping or whatever. And then you have, I think, it also, for me, I think would really depend on what friend it is.
Okay.
Because I think most people, we have friends that we friends with them, but we know they ain't about shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And
Mm-hmm.
they them kind of people. And if you
Mm-hmm.
give them an inch, they'll take a, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it would depend on different levels of things. But let's just say, like, normally, like, and I'm like, I walk in and I'm like annoyed, pissed at what you got on in front of my man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely having a conversation with my friend.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like, uh, um, you can't be wearing this, like that, around my man.
Part B. Part B to this. Your man texts you. Hey babe, why your friend look like this? Picture to you.
Okay,
That's part
so
B.
this
You
is
still gotta answer part A, but there's
okay.
part B.
Okay,
Okay.
so I would, have a conversation with my friend, just depending on, where this friend lies, what type of person they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, my man texts me this. I feel like it's a different ball game because I think for a gay man to feel uncomfortable about somebody's dress, he really feel uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Okay.
because we
Mm-hmm.
just don't like. We it's a different breed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay. That's fair enough. I'm
if
glad you're
he
giving this perspective.
if
Right.
he feels a way, I'm gonna feel a way because I don't want nobody feeling uncomfortable in their own shit.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna have a conversation with my friend, you know what I'm saying, and be
Right.
like, hey, you can't be doing this and all, you know what I'm saying? If you stay in here with me and that's what you sleep in, okay, cool. But when you come, down these stairs or whatever the case,
Right.
you
Be
need to,
respectful.
you
Mm-hmm.
need to be respectful and just dress up, because they're my friends, and I think would probably most for even female friends. I don't think heterosexual guys do this, but like with my friends, we're all together, we're out of town, we're in a hotel, we're in our underwear,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Comfortable. Mm-hmm.
it's nothing, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, but we're friends.
Hmm.
So it's different if it's somebody's man,
Absolutely.
Okay.
you know.
Absolutely.
So
Sean, part A.
So part A for me, I think, like Corey said, it depends on which one of the friends it is, because we all know our friends. We all know what our friends wear, kind of they vibe or whatever. So I think I would set those ground rules up before they even entered my home. Like I would never wait
Hmm.
for that moment for it to get uncomfortable or for her to feel comfortable enough to walk around. Like if you coming to stay
but
with
I
me,
like your
But
proactiveness.
yes.
pause.
Hmm.
Would you automatically like? Because I wouldn't be thinking. I would be thinking this grown person. I don't have to like give rules to this grown person about
Mm.
how to dress. So
She
like
said
that
she's
wouldn't even
setting
come to
boundaries
my
from the
mind.
start.
From the jump.
I respect that.
Yes. So
Mm.
being a woman, I know I sleep in the nude. I know probably 80% of the women sleep in the nude. So we know there's possibly,
Naked.
yeah, it's possibly that 10% chance that baby may be coming, moving around and he might catch a pee. So I'm setting those boundaries and those from the jump. I'm letting her know this can't, you gonna come up out that room respectful. Like the hanging off the titties and stuff like that. T-shirt, little shorts, yeah, but you showing nipples, ass hanging out, we not doing that. I'm
See,
setting those rules
now
up from
I
the
have a
beginning.
problem with the nipples. I have a problem with the nipples.
Yeah,
Because my nipples show no matter what.
right,
Like, I literally, when I go to people's houses, I have to be so conscious about my
right,
nipples.
right.
Because my nipples are very long. They're very long. They're going to poke through. They poke through with the bra. Even when I have a bra on, you can see
Mm-hmm.
my nipples through my bra. My nipples are offensive. So
Just
I do
disrespectful,
take, well, they're not
disrespectful ass
offensive to
nipples.
me, but they'll be
Some
offensive
people,
to your
right,
man because he's going to be looking at them like, really,
right,
and it's
But
to
I
the
think
point like
that's
my
also
cousin,
a key too. If you know,
I know
you
right.
these
know your
nipples.
nipple, you got a big old ignorant ass, and you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I can't. Maybe I shouldn't take these shorts to Sean house because
Right.
what if I need? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be kind of
Yeah, because
Right.
I
mindful.
gotta
But you
watch
know
all
what?
this
That
back
all
there. So
comes
yeah,
in
them little
Sean's
shorts.
boundary conversation.
Right.
With her boundary conversation, I know that Judy got a big booty.
Oh,
So,
Judy got the
Judy,
thing back there.
you come
Mm-hmm.
into my house and my man is here.
Mm-hmm.
Act like you know it. Like, I get that. I get
Right.
that boundary one right
Yeah,
there.
and as
You
the
know what I'm saying? None of my
friend,
friends has ever called me like, "Yo, Shari, watch your nipples." But I know my nipples. I don't walk out of the room without the
right.
nipples with a sports bra on, like something. You're gonna see him no matter what.
But that's even
But
as
I'm
my
gonna not make
friend.
it so
As my
obvious.
friend
Yeah,
coming into my home, they
I'm gonna
should
do it.
know to be
I'm gonna
respectful.
do it.
You
So
would
Yep.
think I
you
couldn't
would think,
imagine
you would
calling my
think.
homeboy. Look, you know that dick big. You can't be wearing your gray sweatpants around my man. You know.
No, I would just have that conversation to keep it cute. Like, be respectful. My man is in the house. There may be some time. I set up rules. I'm a whole prepared type of
Okay.
person. So, and then part
Okay. Part
two,
B.
okay, the part B, part two, yeah. The pictures.
Whatever.
So let's say I've had that conversation with my homegirl that my man is in the house, blah blah blah. You need to be respectful, and he sends me a picture. Now it's
I'm gonna need you to answer it both ways though. because chances
Let's
are he
say
didn't see.
let's say this was a friend
Yep.
you forgot to have the
Okay,
conversation.
I forgot to have a conversation with. I would have a conversation with my friend when I got to the house. We would have a conversation. Like, my man feels some type of way about your attire, about you wearing cover up. That's strike one. I'm gonna give you a warning, straight up. Second time, I don't care where you, your bags, your nipples, and your big Judy ass go, but you got to get up out my house. Like, I'm gonna give you the fair warning. I'm gonna give you a pass. I'm gonna extend a little bit of grace after that. And then the second time, I'm gonna tell my man, I don't need no pictures. I don't need you snapping no pictures. Give me your phone. Let me delete that shit.
Now you mad at him because she got her big ass out.
No, I'm mad because he took the time
This
to take
is
a
so.
picture.
You know what, Corey? This is a Sean answer for real. She is being very truthful
I'm
because
dead
this is
ass.
her.
I'm dead ass.
She's like, I can see the message, bitch. I deleted the fucking photo
Yes.
out of his
I
motherfucking phone
deleted it from
because
the
he took
deleted
the fucking
pictures.
picture.
Right. Yeah, he took the
Yes, I
picture.
could see her saying this to me.
And then how long did you look at the picture
Oh my
after
Oh,
god.
you
you
sent
don't
it
went
to
too
me? Did
far
you
now.
delete it?
Oh,
No,
you
Now
trying
no,
to
he
start a fight?
now
You
he
trying to
under
start a fight?
question.
You that's toxic. No,
no. But for real,
you went
I would make sure
toxic.
that picture was deleted. Like the second time, I don't need a picture. I trust my man. You just tell me, hey, your homegirl, she in violation again. That's all you need to tell me.
And you gonna make sure that he deleted it out his photo.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I'm
We going
not
into the
allowing any of
cloud,
my homegirls
snatching that
to
bitch
stay
out
at
of
my
there.
house that I'm not willing to allow my man to fuck.
Say
Yeah.
that again.
Well, that's the poly side of you. Take that part
What
out
did
of
you
it.
say?
I have to be honest.
I know,
Wait,
I'm saying, but we know the
rewind.
poly.
What did you say?
I am not allowing any of my friends to spend the night at my house that I would not allow my man to fuck.
That's what I say. You have to take the poly out of the question. Take that out of the question. I mean, yeah, take that part out of it, out of your response.
You did say
Okay.
I could stay with y'all when I came to Houston.
Well, I mean, if he was into boys and he wanted to fuck you, hey, I'm okay with that.
Well, I just want to watch.
Hey, Will.
You stupid. You
I just
stupid.
want to watch. I'm just saying.
You just want to
I
watch.
just want to watch.
That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen though. That ain't his type of crowd. But you still can stay at the house though. You can stay at the house because I know he don't want to fuck you. You are safe with your and the sheer one and the sheer ones. You are safe. But anyway, okay. To answer the question, not in my poly way,
Mm-hmm.
but it's me. But in my poly way, without my poly way, I'm not having a boundary conversation with my homegirl. I feel like you should know how to behave yourself. Uh, but if I walked in and that's what you look like, all I'm doing is making eye contact and was like, hey, check your phone. Cause I'm texting you as I'm talking. Check your phone. Bitch, meet me in my motherfucking room.
Oh,
That's what the conversation. I'm me. You said me
mm-hmm.
without Polly. I'm
I could
still
see that.
me. Bitch, check your motherfucking phone. Bitch, bring your ass to my room right motherfucking now. Soon as you get in the room, what the fuck do you got on? Are you kidding me? What
I
is
feel
this?
like that would
Your
be.
fucking nipple is the only thing holding your shirt on. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck?
I feel like if somebody did that, they know what they doing because
Absolutely.
any person with sense
Respectable. Respectable
would
friend.
be like, like let me, you know what I'm saying? You're kind of
Mm-hmm.
conscious of what you're doing when you're in certain surroundings. Like even like when I go home and I'm staying with my mom, I know I can't wear certain shorts that I wear around the house. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like you're conscious of things like that. I would
Absolutely.
hope.
I would whatever
Of
the hell
your
I
of your
want to
certain
around my mom.
surroundings.
I could bust out walk out naked and she'll be like, nothing. She would say nothing. Like, no, you
But that's
know.
because that's okay. Like,
Yeah, my
you know
mom
what I'm
don't care
saying?
about that
Like,
shit. My mom was mad at me the first time that I was married and went and got a hotel room so I could have sex. She was livid. She was like, "Y'all could have gave me that fucking $80. You wasted
okay,
$80 and you
That
could go
part,
get have
that
sex?
part,
Are you
that
fucking kidding
part.
me?" My mom was so pissed off. She was telling people because she was pissed off. You know, normally parents they be like, "Let me tell you the fucked up shit your niece did." That's what she. Let me tell you what she did. Instead of giving me $80, she took her ass to a hotel. My mom was like, "You better put a sock on the door or send me a
Something.
text message or some shit.
Turn the
We
music up,
fucking wasted
something.
$80." Like my mom was so pissed off, and I was like, I thought I was being
but
respectful.
you know that's offensive to parents anyway. If you coming into town and you not staying home,
Oh yeah,
like what?
absolutely.
No. That I stayed there. We just booked one night. Like we was gonna be there for like about 2 weeks. I needed some dick, and he
Oh yeah,
needed some
I would have
pussy.
been
So,
like,
so we rented a room just for the night. It was just only for the night, just so we could fuck and get it out our system. Cause we had been there for a whole week and we hadn't been doing nothing. I'm
oh
like,
baby, I would have fucked about 5 times by then.
bitch, my
Right?
pussy was about to fall off. So
We
I
would
was
have been
like,
in a
we gotta go
car,
get a
in a
room.
garage, whatever. We
Why?
would have
I
been
I
somewhere.
know you was
You
fucking as
know
a
the house.
teenager at
No damn
home.
garage on the house on 42nd. Stop playing.
You hear me? I know you was fucking as a teenager at home.
I actually, not really. Not in my house. Maybe at their house, but not in my house. No, not. I can be really honest with that. Not really. Not in my house. No. Like I
Mm.
never had sex in my dad's house. Hell no, I never had sex in my dad's house. I did not have sex in my mom's house. Yeah, until I was married. So
Really? You ain't never
no,
sneak nobody in?
no. I just go to their house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But y'all have to. You also have to think. Like I lost my virginity and basically became pregnant. Like I didn't really have.
Mm.
I was when I was married the first time. I hadn't even had sex with 4 people. He was the fourth person, and
Mm.
then my second marriage, he was the seventh person. Like I didn't have a whole lot of. I was a freak, but I just wasn't. I didn't get to hold myself out like that. And that's only I didn't. It wasn't that I didn't have the opportunity. It's that my friends were such whores. My friends were that I did not want to be put in the box with them because we had had too many of those reputation conversations. I didn't even do it to
Mm-hmm.
him, and he lied on me. Like I had those conversations.
Right.
I didn't want to have a reputation. My friends were such whores that their reputations like followed them around. Like and they embraced their hoism, and I love them for that
Mm-hmm.
because they taught me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't be a hoe because my friends was.
Too
Whew,
much of a
and some
hoe.
of my cousins,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
they'd be like, "Oh, that's your cousin." They would automatically think I was gonna give up some ass because of it.
Birds of a
So
feather.
Mm. Yeah,
yes,
that
yes,
part.
and I hung out with a
Mm-hmm.
lot of hoes, and and I just wasn't putting out. That's why I was getting cheated on. Like I was like used to tell everybody I always get cheated on because I wasn't fucking. I
Mm.
literally would
Mm-hmm.
find one person to have sex with, and I would just keep having sex with them. We could be
Mm-hmm.
broke up. I could be in a whole nother relationship. They could be in a whole, I would only fuck the one person.
Oh
Like
wow.
I literally would just only fuck that one person, and they be
Mm.
in a whole relationship, and I'd be in one too, and I'd be like, okay, I need some too, okay,
So why you
and
wasn't
we would
sexing
just
on the ones
fuck.
you was in a relationship with though?
Because it'd be things about them. They could be hoes themselves. I dated a lot of male hoes. I was very pretty. And I attracted very, very great looking men. And they were hoes. And I'm not fucking him. My brothers had already told me, don't fuck him. He is trash. Like my brothers would tell me. I would
Mm.
know, like, nah, I'm never gonna give you any. Like, no. And I just accepted. That's why I said cheating has never been a deal breaker for me. Cause
Mm.
I've always been cheated on. It's the part where you being disrespectful.
Mm.
Mm.
That's the part for me. When you disrespecting me and cheating on me,
Mm.
I have a problem with that.
Mm.
Like I
Gotcha.
have a real
Mm-hmm.
strong problem with that.
As
Yeah.
if the cheating is not disrespectful already.
It is. The cheating is disrespectful, but I've never been in a relationship where I ain't been cheated on. So if you ain't ever been in a relationship that you haven't ever been cheated on, I'm not talking
Girl,
about
every
female
relationship.
wise. I'm talking about male wise. I'm not talking about female wise. Because
So
I
what
ain't
does
never been
disrespect
cheated on by a
outside of cheating
female.
look like? What does that disrespect look like? You not
That
knowing
looks
about it, or you
like
knowing about it?
that looks like why do I know about it?
Okay.
That's one level of disrespect. I want to be like old grandma Barbara who didn't know that Johnny May had a whole nother
Not
family
Johnny
around
Mac.
the block until that motherfucker was dead. Okay?
Gotcha.
What who are
Okay.
these kids? Who are these people? You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That keep me, love me that much that I
Gotcha.
don't never find out.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's okay. So if I am just strolling through life, just strolling through, you know what I'm saying, living my life, and then all of a sudden my phone goes and I look and it says,
Barbara is Shirley.
Barbara, it's Shirley. Minute, why does Shirley know my number?
Okay, so then let's reach further. The
No, no,
disrespect is
no. Let me
in
keep
you
going.
finding
I'm not
out.
finished.
Okay,
Let me
okay,
finish.
okay.
So now, uh, now I gotta actually be upset because you done fucking disrespected me and this bitch got my phone number. How she get my phone number? That means she done got your phone. That means you done fucked her, slipped up, let her see your phone. She got my fucking phone number. Or she knows somebody that know my phone number. And that's still too close for comfort. Now I am pissed. The disrespect. That's the disrespect. Or one of my friends done called me, girl, guess who I saw? Which is my first baby daddy in Ebony. Sis, guess who I saw? Y'all go to the same high school. Why is you carrying a girl's books and you know my best friend of 30 years? We got to break up. Like, I had to break up with him. It's over. We done. Like, my best friend, you go to school with her. You know what I'm saying? So if my best friend called me, because I know that you can be some shady best friends that want your man. Y'all can think all of that shit. That's fine. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about my best friend who is my fucking ride or die best friend calling
Mm-hmm.
me. I'm
Right.
believing that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Absolutely.
questioning a word. I'm not even going
Absolutely.
to ask her, well, how you know? I'm not. Because this is my bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm instantly calling you. So what bitch books was you holding today? Because he already know that she done said something. Ebony told him, you ain't got time to call her because I'm calling her as soon as I can get to the payphone. You
Okay.
got time. Cause that's my best friend. Bitch,
Mm-hmm.
when did this happen? 5 minutes ago.
Good old payphone days.
Cause
The
that's
good
my
old
motherfucking best
payphone.
friend. And she always got a quarter on her. She gonna call. Okay? I'm gonna get
Mm-hmm.
the text. I'm gonna get the page. It was a page. 911. I already call this number back right now.
The realness is in her letting that nigga know you ain't got to even worry. I'm
You
about to
ain't
tell her.
gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it to a phone before I can make it to a phone. Is what
That's when you
Ebony
walk
told
up
me.
and be like, you know, you fucked up, right? You know, you
Right,
fucked
Right,
up, right?
right.
You know, you fucked
right.
up.
And that was the end of our relationship. I was already
Mm-hmm.
pregnant, but we did not know. But that was the end. That was
Right.
that was the end of our relationship. Relationship was done. So, so you think this situation we talking about right now? Nah. My best friend called me. It's a wrap. It's over. So if my man texts me randomly, part B,
Mm-hmm.
with a picture of you and your nipples struggling to hold your shirt up, I am going to treat him the same way I treated my best friend. Because any man that I really date in real life that is allowed to go ahead and I'm in my poly life, I'm sending him the message. So y'all about to fuck or you asking for permission?
Right.
That's what my text message right now in this life would say.
Mm-hmm.
But back then, poly, I'm on my way. Like I'm on my way. Lock your ass in the room. I'm on my way.
Pull up.
We are fighting. When I open the door, I'm on her ass. Fight.
Mm,
Automatically. Automatically. I don't promote
mm,
violence, and this podcast doesn't promote violence. But y'all asked me pre-polling.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
fighting. Bitch, why is you sitting in my house with your fucking nipples out like that?
Right.
So you want
Because if
you
your
want to fuck
nipples out, you
violence?
clear. You. Because if your nipples out, it's clear. You know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you're doing.
You know what
You
you're
knew
doing.
you walked in here with your big old
Trying
nipples
to
and your
entice
big
my
Judy
man.
booty.
Yeah, you knew what it
Yeah,
was.
you
You
knew what
knew.
it was.
You knew.
You knew, and you gonna get this ass whooping that come with this, cause we're not having a conversation. It is not gonna be. People have conversations. I'm not that fighter girl. If anyone ever approaches me and ever wants to fight me, just fight me. Don't ask. Don't start talking.
Mm,
Don't talk.
listen,
I
I'm
was
not a
raised by a
talker.
mama that told me
We don't
if
talk.
she got time to have a conversation, she don't really want to fight.
Right, absolutely.
Because if somebody pull up on you, they pulling up to fight.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Absolutely.
There's no
Absolutely.
conversation needed. So I don't. That's why I don't fight no more, because I know that that's the mentality that I was raised with and it's inbred in me. So I try
Mm-hmm.
not to engage myself in type of activities that weren't from
Right.
that. You know, I took the classes
Absolutely.
to become a better person.
Come on, better person.
I
But
took the
she's still in
classes,
there.
baby.
Don't play. She's still in there.
Yeah, she's still in there. She's still in there. But
Mm-hmm.
I definitely took the classes to better prepare myself, so I'm not just automatically jumping on the motherfucker as soon as they goddamn do some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that used to be me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure my birthday weekend, the artists will hear that from several people. You know
The
how much she
artiste.
used to fight all the. Yeah, I'm sure he'll hear that at least several times.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, during the birthday trip, because this is the first time he's going to be around multiple of my friends at one time. So that means
Mm-hmm.
they get to tell those conversational things, group setting things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
It's
gonna be a
gonna
little
come up.
different from
Let
my
me get my
select
list. Let
friends.
me start
From
my
my
list.
select friends that he knows and he has the pleasure of actually being around, engaging with multiple times. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little different
Mm.
when because
Mm,
he'll
it's
get to
gonna be
hear some
interesting.
stories.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll
Mm-hmm.
hear some stories. Cause baby, your girl wasn't always this poised and put together.
Okay. Okay. Poised and put together.
Poised and put together.
So, anyways,
Corey don't know
tell your
nothing.
hoe ass friends to tell they hoe ass friends to tune in to Naturally Unbothered